Hi, it's Cathy Cates, and if you're training for Grandma's Marathon or any of the different races that are going on across the Northland this coming spring and summer, but you're having some trouble getting outside because it's very cold, then I'm going to show you how to dress to run outside in cold weather. First of all, what I have on is a pair of socks, but because our tennies usually have the mesh in there, I am going to put on a second layer of socks, and that usually helps with the cold toes. And you will also notice that I have on some thermal underwear that goes underneath my running pants. Now, usually your running pants are made of some type of wind-resistant material. That's always good to have. I also have a wickie shirt underneath that's going to wick away the sweat, because you will sweat even though you're running in 20, 30 below sometimes. And then I have my t-shirt on, which is long sleeve. And then, of course, if it's very cold out, you can put on a sweatshirt. This is the swing cross-country meet. Not so cold when they run that. I'll tell you a little bit more about outerwear in just a second. So the other thing is that sometimes with the ice and the snow, it's hard to run. And so rather than running in your normal tennies, you can use something called Yak's tracks, or they have ice spikes. They have a bunch of different ones, but they just go around your tennies, so you can take them off again if you wish. And they grip the ice and the snow, so that helps you with your grip when you're running. Also, you will want to put on something that protects the wind from getting up into your sleeve. So I use these, which people laugh at me, but these are such a godsend when it's windy out. Very, very good at keeping the wind from going into my sleeves. You also have the option of taking care of your neck with something that I call a gator. Other people call it that too. This one happens to be a hood, so I can use it for that, but I usually put it on and then, I'll put it on for you. I usually put it on and then have it like this, and I can cinch it up. The other thing is they have masks. I don't like to use these. My husband uses this one, and it's clean. Anyhow, so he puts on the mask, and that again is usually worn when it's 20, 30, 40 below, but then you end up getting, you get little snotsicles. And then, of course, a good pair of gloves. Now, the one thing that I got for Christmas a couple of years back that I absolutely love and helps me in many different ways is a Loki jacket. I'm not in any way, shape, or form promoting the Loki jacket. It's just what I run with, and I love it because it also, if I forget this or if I want something over my snotsicles, this comes over the top of my head, allows me to breathe. Also, if I forget my gloves, they have built-in, I hate pulling them out because they're hard to get back in, but they have a built-in, I really don't even know how to get it out, a built-in mitten. So, but this is a line jacket, but it takes care of the wind just like the pants does, and it's lightweight enough to run with. So remember, even though you're running in cold, cold weather, you need to rehydrate when you're done because you do sweat almost even more just because you're wearing all this gear. And it is tough to run in the cold, cold weather. But you know what? When you get out in the spring and you're able to start taking off the jacket or these things or starting to wear your skirts again, that kind of thing, it just makes you feel that much more lighter and that much more faster. So good luck in your training for whatever it is you're doing, or maybe just your New Year's resolution of staying in shape. And remember that you can get more great videos on the B105 YouTube channel.